isolating.
Connecting. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, 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 boop. Unpixelating. What's up? Jack Pilgrim here with Zack Geoghegan outside of the Coleman Coliseum.
I like that.
Here for Kentucky at Alabama to begin not only SEC play, but just 2026 as a whole, Zachary. Very, very glad to have you down here with us in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
Big game. Got to bring out the big guns with one Zack Geoghegan. So how are we feeling? How are the vibes? We are here on campus. We've already been inside, got kind of the lay of the land a little bit. Some early thoughts. Braden Hawthorne cut his hair. New year, new Braden.
Yes.
And we also got some Mo Diabate booze. He walked in.
I heard the booze. Is that what that was for?
He walked in, got some booze,
and
light
smattering.
And Mo had a very, very nice little gentle grin on his face. I think he's excited for this one.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah, absolutely. I will say, last time I went on an SEC road game with Jack and Steven, Missouri, to close the regular season last year. That one went pretty well for Kentucky. So I'm hoping to run back that positive energy from last March, I guess it was what it was. So it's been a while, but yes, vibes are high. Jack Pilgrim has been talking all morning about his pick and his excitement for this game. So I think you're going to go a little pro-Kentucky going in, on your final score. And do we have our parlor pizza player of the game as well?
Yeah, go Cats, baby.
We got some Cats fans walking around.
Yeah. I've been very pleased with the Kentucky turnout, actually.
I do think a lot of blue getting in early.
I think
campus
blue
is pretty
did, in fact, it really is a stunning campus. Just I like the lay.
It's nothing but sorority houses, but it's cool looking.
Well, everything is connected. Like, you got the baseball field right across the street. You got football right over there.
Not too long ago.
Yeah, the athletic center. I mean, this is it's just very Alabama.
There's probably some Bear Bryant stuff over on that little wall. I bet we could go find later. If
probably
we really
some Nick Sabans and all of the above. But we're not here.
Basketball.
We don't care about all that nonsense. This is basketball time.
Go to K-Sport for your transfer portal news.
I don't understand my level of confidence. I really don't. It's just just a vibe of, man, they really poured everything into this game, this matchup. When Mark Pope, they lost in every sort of way they could last year. It was a shootout at Rupp Arena. You built up a double-digit lead down here last time. Vibes were good. You were out without Jackson Robinson and Lamont Butler. Ooh. And then they kind of just crumbled down the stretch, ran out of gas. Travis Perry playing 28 minutes. Like, it was just kind of one of those games. Yeah. And then the SEC tournament happened, and they lost by 7,000. So to be going into the portal season and the offseason, Mark Pope built this roster for this game.
Absolutely.
Say, hey, we're never going to get punked again. We are not going to be able to be beaten in all these ways. So let's add defense. Let's add some physicality. Let's add a ton of depth. Like, we ran out of gas down here this time last year. Let's make sure we have the depth to kind of back some of that up. And we got a full availability report. Totally healthy, quote unquote. We know Jalen Lowe's situation, but healthy in a vacuum. So
available.
I think it's just kind of like, hey, I know how much they poured into this game specifically. I think they're just gonna prove it.
I would love to see that happen, but I mean, like you said, this is the game that Mark Pope built his roster around. Was looking at a physical Alabama team that kind of was just able to bury them into the ground. Went out and got Mo Diabate. Have Nate Oates earlier this week kind of talking about how he wishes he had a Mo Diabate on his team because of the toughness he brings. You never have to worry about the physicality and all that. So I'm very excited to watch Mo play. He's not a guy that has to score a bunch of points to make an impact too, which is nice for a game like this where maybe you come in with a little bit of jitters and things like that. So all he has to do is go out there and play hard, not pick up too quick fouls. I think that would be the biggest thing for Mo is like, okay, just calm your nerves a little bit, get through those first 5 minutes unscathed, and then really go out and play your best basketball. But I mean, you got to, like, when that availability report dropped last night and I saw 7 names on Alabama's and 0 on Kentucky's, I said, well,
we didn't have one game last year where there wasn't one name on there.
Yeah, and then the first SEC game of the season, none on there. It looks like Alabama's probably going to have most of their best guys, though, like LeBaron Fallon's going to play.
That confirmed. The final availability report dropped.
Did that say with Taylor Bowen as well?
He is in.
He is in as well. So
Hannah is out.
Hannah's out. That's all right. He's like a 3-point-per-game guy. So, and I think Wright-Sell might be playing too. He's another guy that can impact as well for them. So they're going to pretty much have their entire roster as well. So it should be a really fun, entertaining game. The spread is 5.5 in favor of Alabama. Jack almost dropped his phone. The final score predictions are like both in the mid-80s.
Yeah.
So you're expecting a high-level offensive game here. We'll see if Kentucky can match Alabama's number 2. They're now number 2 in Ken Palm offensive rating, and 72nd in defense. Though I think that is important to point out. They are a team that bleeds points. You don't necessarily have to be a team like Kentucky that has to come in here and make 12 threes to go and win this game. So because we had a roll tide go by. So I don't think Kentucky has to come out.
Rolling. The tide are rolling.
It is rolling, yes. So you don't have to come out and shoot 55%, I think, to keep pace with Alabama in this game. You just have to just exploit their defense enough, and I think you're going to be able to with Jalen Lowe as long as he plays 20, 25 minutes. I'm sure he'll come off the bench. Same with JQ. So get to those first 5 minutes of everything all shaking out and everything with Mo and everyone trying to get a feel for the game, and then let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I think those are the biggest themes of this game. They are horrific defensively. Just
and
give
rebounding.
up. They give
Not
up
a very good rebounding,
and they are horrific on the glass. And those are two areas that if you can neutralize what they do unbelievably well with shooting, they're the best. High volume, high efficiency 3-point
22
shooting.
of 54 against
Yale.
They have a game this season where they shot 57 threes.
That's just stupid.
57 threes. I think they only made like 16 of them, but still.
Kentucky has 2 games where they shot 13 and 17.
You'd have to get a 6-game sample size out of Kentucky to get 57 threes.
But if you can stay within a handful of makes, like you don't have to hold them to 20% from 3. That's not going to happen. You're going to lose the 3-point battle. But if you can stay within arm's reach, everything else really does play into, and that's why I do feel good. Like you just gotta allow 13 made threes for Alabama, and you got to hit 9 of them.
Yeah.
If Kentucky hits 9 threes today, they win the basketball game.
And I think you just got to contain Phylon, too. You can't let him go for 25-plus. I think you got to try and keep him in check because he's a game changer, game wrecker.
And he was single-handedly beat them in the SEC tournament last year. Yeah. Everybody beat him, but he was the catalyst for a lot of what they did. But 3 really impressive performances. So that is not a surprise on the scouting report for Mark Pope in the slightest.
Yeah, I think Alabama probably has the edge in the backcourt, but you're going to give the edge to Kentucky in the front court, especially if JQ is rounding up into form looking like the St. John's guy. I think Kentucky's going to have the benefit there. They're going to be bigger and stronger down there as well. Like Taylor Bowl-Bowen was a guy that UK was looking at and trying to get in the portal, but he's still like a skinnier type forward guy. Like he's not nearly as big as Mo or even Brandon Garrison or Malachi Moreno or guys like that. So Kentucky should have the front court advantage. Alabama has the back court advantage. They're going to shoot 30-plus threes. They just are. But like you said, it's can you keep them to 9 instead of 14 makes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be tricky. The Mo Diabate thing, like I think once he realized, Zach, that he's like he doesn't have to be something that he's not. Like I feel like when he got here, he wanted to wear every single hat imaginable, make a bunch of shots, and be an initiator. Like, hey, they're paying me a bunch of money. I need to be the star on this team. And once it kind of settled in, like, hey, you don't have to go above and beyond what you're capable of. Yeah. Just be you. We paid you that money for what you do really, really well. The Indianas, the St. John's, those performances, that's exactly who Mo D is. And you brought up a really good point. Like, don't do anything out of your comfort zone. Don't pick up too early fouls. Don't get a tech. Don't do anything dumb. Don't try to, outshoot them. Don't take a bunch of threes to start the game to try to keep pace. Just play your game. And Mo is a total mismatch nightmare for Alabama if you play to his strengths. If you try to turn it into a track meet and win that way, Mo is at a total disadvantage. But if you kind of muck things up and try to slow the game down, like you can really, really, really do some damage with Mo specifically.
Yeah, and to your point about the rebounding with Mo, I think I saw a stat this morning. I forget exactly who tweeted it. I think it might have been Brandon Ramsey. But in all three of Alabama's losses, they're giving up 40+% on offensive rebounding rates. So that's a Mo Diabate strength right there. Like go in there and you be the reason that Kentucky gets over 40% of their misses tonight or this afternoon, this morning. Shit, it's sorry, it's 11 a.m. over here, or 10 a.m. right now in Central Time. So
hey, let's spin us around so we get the actual cool backdrop of Coleman. Like I feel like if we're going to be here, we got to at least get the cool background and get the Kentucky fans and all that. Is it weird to you, Zach, how much attention is on the football program right now and like how the portal is like this?
The roles are a little bit reversed for Alabama and Kentucky.
Any other day, this would be like on our minds all week long and constantly talking about it and digging deeper and deeper and deeper. But it feels like we're in kind of feed the studs mode.
Well, in Alabama, I mean, they'd like to be fighting for a national championship right now, and that didn't happen. They lost to a basketball school by a bunch of points. So roles are a little bit reversed right now. Like Kentucky, all in on the transfer portal, which has been fun. our whole way down here, we were pretty much on Sam Levitt watch, following the board and everything that Jacob, Nick, and Adam are doing over there on the football side. But it is kind of odd. Yeah, it's a little role reversal. And you have the 10-day break. You've got an early tip. Like, this is a noon tip back in Lexington. So just sets up for a weird situation with the portal opening and everything. But, hey, if Kentucky wins, you're going to be right. The tides will shift back to basketball pretty quickly if you can get a win here.
Tight.
Ooh, I didn't even do that on purpose. I mean, I did, yes.
Drew wrote a post this week about just the timing, how if you're going to play this game, this is the perfect time to do it. It's
probably your toughest road game of the season.
Post-ass-kicking in football, so the vibe is down. Long break, coming back from the holidays, early 11 a.m. local time tip. Like, I'm kind of noticing the vibe that the Kentucky fans are definitely juiced, and it just kind of feels like the Alabama fans are rolling kind of slowly.
Rolling tide. Oh, okay. I'm not going to comment on any of that.
Sorry, that was just stupid.
Jack's being silly.
Just stupid. But this is the perfect time for this matchup, if there is ever one.
What's he got? Oh, I thought you were about to get a cat's chain or something there. What were you saying?
There we go. That's what we love.
Needs a little bit of love. Come on now.
It just feels like the vibe is immaculate for Kentucky right now, and Alabama's just kind of sleepy. Very sleepy.
Well, it's early. Yeah, it's not even 10 o'clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. Steven over here, he asked me to punch him in the face or to wake him up. I mean,
let's do it right now. Ready?
If the offer's on the table, I can. Yeah, we can still do it real quick. I can get you going, Steven. So, but yes, and I don't think that'll be an issue for Kentucky or Alabama in terms of the early tip off. I think Alabama they played on Monday or Tuesday night as well, so they have a little bit of I guess less rust, if you want to say that. Like, there could be an element of that for Kentucky.
Does that concern you? I think that's probably a good question.
A little bit, no, it doesn't. I feel like, especially with just this team needs all the rest and everything, and from everything we heard, it sounds like Mondays and Tuesdays practice were like hell for all them. So
2 a days,
yes,
three practices in 36, 4 practices in 36 hours.
He said 3. Did they sneak another one in there?
I don't, but I know they did 3 straight days of 2 a days. There we go.
Yeah. We got the Cats fans going by. I like it.
The vibes are so good.
The vibes are high.
So good.
But
so no concern with that.
No concern about the rest or anything like that. No, for either team.
Ooh, we have one
time as well.
Jay Quince's father right there.
Oh, there he is. You want to go get a little one-on-one interview with him?
I don't know. This could be
crossing a line that you don't want to. Okay,
but we're feeling good. We're feeling very good.
Well, now you can get some brownie points. Jaden Quain's my MVP.
We're live. Give me a go Cats.
Go Cats. Go Cats. Go Cats from the Quaintance family right there.
Any other keys, takeaways, things that you're excited for?
Gosh, I mean, it would really be nice to see Jalen Lowe just get it through the game, play 20 minutes.
I would love that. I would love that.
Because that's just where we're at on a game-by-game basis with him right now, is just, can the kid get himself through each game unscathed, or unscathed enough? And I think that was a big reason of having the 14-day break for him was huge, just to get him a little bit of extra time for that. So having him play will be awesome, but it really would be nice. I think Kentucky's going to be able to score points. Mm-hmm. They're going to be able to get to 80 points in this game. Like, I really think they can, not because they're necessarily a good offensive team all of a sudden, but I think Bama is probably that leaky in terms of how much points they just give up. And just
I like that phrase.
Leaky, yes. And man, they just can't rebound on the defensive glass. And Kentucky is really good at, or at least statistically, they have proven that they can do that. So if you can pretty much dominate the second chance points and get that category really swinging in UK's favor, you got a good chance.
Just a couple little, I feel like we're close enough to tip off that I can drop some of these little nuggets in here. But my understanding is they've spent this week the install has been phenomenal this week with adding little new wrinkles on the offensive end, throwing some zones out there. So be on the lookout for some creativity and some fun little wrinkles and nuggets and twists and turns here and there.
Can you tease me a little bit? Like what?
I feel like that's a nice enough tease.
Some wrinkles, okay.
That
Jaden Quain's playing point guard. Heard it here first.
Well, I don't necessarily. There will be some unique zones. Some just a lot of trickiness in throwing new little wrenches into Alabama's plans. That I feel pretty confident that they'll be on their toes a little bit, keeping them uncomfortable.
I think, coming out of his zone, maybe early in the first half, that could be interesting. Kind of maybe just see if you can throw him off a little bit. Maybe save for the second half. That'd be interesting.
What are we calling the Camp Cal version of whatever? Like this break, the 2-a-days, the extended work. Or like what's Pope's version of that?
I mean, I guess Camp Pope doesn't.
No,
what's the alliteration? Pope's
practice, like Pope,
Pope's practices. Yes,
that's just lame. I feel we got to get a little bit more creative.
Yeah, not on the spot. We'll ask KS4. They'll come up with something.
But it was definitely a productive. Like Pope, when he talked on Tuesday and call-in show Monday, he was kind of excited about the time off and the opportunity to dig a little deeper. With 14 days is a lot of time between name brand competition. Bellarmine was what it was, but they really have spent a ton of time over these last 2 weeks just trying to, again, that's why the preparation for this game, assuming execution is where it needs to be, but I think the game plan is going to be excellent. Like the stuff I've heard about the game plan and what they're going to try to do to slow things down and muck things up, like I think it's going to work. We just got to get the players to execute. I think the coaching is going to be good today. I need the players to execute.
Well, I don't have any reason to believe that won't be the case, especially given how the Indiana and St. John's games went, unless I'm thinking too hard about the Bellarmine game, which I'm trying not to. I'm trying to just
smash mouth basketball.
Yeah.
Not whatever the sleepiness of the Bellarmine pre-Christmas.
I do believe that they've really bought into that identity of being the smash mouth basketball. So, and if they come out and execute it today, like there's no reason they can't win this game. So, another thing is, like, I think you're going to see, we've seen double-digit games from Ortega every game this season, but I think you're going to get that as well again tonight, like today. That's another just easy 10, 12, 15 points. Hopefully you can get from him.
He was really struggled here last year. This was the first. I think this was the first game that he missed his double.
Yeah, he only like 2 points, right? Or was it way low?
He got totally shut down, and Mo Diabate was a big problem for that. So yeah, I think Ortega is particularly excited.
There we go. Some Cats fans going by. I like it.
We love it. Yeah. So Ortega, I think this is going to be a revenge game for Ortega as well.
Perfect. Yes. Let's do it all. The homecoming for Mo and a revenge game. I mean, Mark Pope's 0-3 against Nate Oates in Alabama. None of the games last year really went well. I think the home game was probably the closest one.
It was a 102-97 shootout loss.
Okay, that's right, yeah. And then the one on the road was the Travis Perry thing that we talked about. They played 28 minutes, and then the SEC tournament was just, I think
horrific.
Kentucky was like hanging on by threads, everyone, in terms of their injury status at that point. So, a lot of revenge on Kentucky's mind for this one from multiple angles.
Lots of hard hats.
Which hopefully helps. Yeah, you got a nice hard hat going by. Well, they're building something over here, so maybe it's going in there to work.
Yeah, but that's Nate Oates' weird thing. Like,
is it?
The hard blue collar basketball, putting hard hats on. You look
Alabama?
up Mo Diabate Alabama pictures, and there are a bunch of just goofy hard hats. Like, it's weird, but you got to come.
I remember a hard hat official visit picture with a guy named Malik Thomas. Remember that one?
Yes. Well, that was at Kentucky, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That was the blue collar basketball that the previous establishment.
Thank God that one didn't carry over to the next regime, huh?
Yeah, I'm glad. All right, Parlor Pizza. By the way, just Parlor Pizza, just absolute delicious.
Go ahead.
I actually ordered it.
We're not even a sponsor by them anymore. Jack just likes to talk about them. I know we are. Yes. Let's be careful. Yes, we are still a sponsor.
Yes, we absolutely are, and we're grateful for their partnership. I actually ordered Parlor Pizza 3 nights ago. Three nights ago, and it was delicious. The pepperoni hot honey was just the best pizza I've ever had in my life. So shout out to our friends at Parlor Pizza. Make sure you go check them out. Multiple locations in Louisville, Southern Indiana, Lexington especially, just a short drive away from Rupp Arena. Appreciate everything that they do. But now for our Parlor Pizza pregame predictions.
Oof,
drum roll, please. Now you give yours.
All right. Can I just pick Diabate?
Yeah, sure.
I think that's a layup. I think that's an easy one. I think you get a nice double-double from it. I think you're going to get good games from OA and JQ in particular. But I think if you can get a double-double out of Mo, get him 12 points, 10 boards, a couple blocks, maybe a couple steals, I think that's what you're going to see from him tonight. And no threes. He can shoot 1 3. One feel-it-out 3 in the first half.
Dude, think of if he makes one. Dude, I bet that would be just...
It would be awesome.
Such good vibes for him.
But you don't want to miss it either.
Yeah.
Because then you can set yourself up for missing the second one.
I kind of want one. I kind of do now. I kind of want one.
He's going to shoot one.
One single one. He's going to go 1 for 1 from 3 today.
Hey, that's all you need. Because then you get to your 12 points or 10 boards, 5 stocks, game over.
And your game pick?
Game pick. I'm going Kentucky. I'm going 88. I forget exactly what I said on KSR.
6.
80. I think I said 80. Yeah, no, it was like 86, 82, 80, 88, 84, something like that. I think Kentucky wins by 4 in the 80s. So that's going to be my unofficial prediction.
If you're going to give me Jaden Quaintance in his first SEC game, you're crazy. Yeah,
Jaden's
going to be your game MVP. He's going to go for a smooth little... I almost nailed his St. John's debut. I picked like 8, 6, and 2, and he had 10, 8, and 2. So
I think he had 8, 6, and 2 the second half.
We were pretty close there. So I'm going to go for Jaden. I'm going to go 14 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 blocks, and 2 steals.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Phenomenal game for JQ as he leads Kentucky to its first SEC victory, Mark Pope's first SEC victory against Alabama in this head-to-head series. I'm going with an 89 to 80. Cop here. 89 to, Swarm is coming in. 89 to 84 victory for the Kentucky Wildcats as they start SEC play 1-0. And we get the heck out of here with a big old fat dub and celebrate on the way home, just like we did it to wrap up SEC play last year with you here. Yeah, going big Jameis fat Winston Kentucky style. Dubs.
Yummy.
Shout out Parlor,
just like
Pizza.
Parlor Pizza.
Shout out Kentucky basketball. Go Cats.
Would you guys take a cutter?